And their season is now officially underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense will have the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Taylor. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's got an open man. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs, and now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're going to feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Working that left side now. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Henderson. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man, it's McCown. Wilson open on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And it's the Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Road Runners! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Right on the money. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's McCown. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Road Runners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete out left to Wilson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Henderson. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to pass, it's McCown. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Roadrunner offense on its way out. Open this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's McCown. Snagged out of the air.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Has no choice but to throw it away. Bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Is on its way. And it'll be downed right there. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running inside, it's Taylor. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He has 60 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to this.
Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. To throw, it's McCown. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Helms. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Finds us back in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there, a touchdown here. And I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the UTSA sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. To the air, it's McCown. Hauls it in. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.